I do believe we are live, so I'll say indeed, and greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. Thank you for joining me again on another conscious evolution. Today we're going to talk about language. Ek wil eintlik die hele stream geïntroduce het deur om Afrikaans te praat. Wat is introduce in Afrikaans? Voorgestel. Ek moes eintlik die hele stream voorstel in Afrikaans. Ons gaan 'n bietjie praat oor taal. We're going to talk about language. Language is an interesting thing because even though me and you technically speak the same language, the things I say don't register the same way for every single one of us. And that can create some room for confusion, can create some anger, despair even. But I'm happy to be speaking the same language as you friends, right? Both in the English sense and also in the metaphysical sense, right? That the language we're trying to speak to one another is, drum roll please, love. Thank you, friends, for communicating love to me. Yay, Shannon Gateway, joining us so early. Kristen here too, sending your love-ins. Nancy and Duck Dad and Shell. I speak freedom, friend. There we go, freedom. These colors don't run. You don't think these colors? Oh, maybe you're talking about like the America perspective. America, oh, yeah, coming to save mother. Love all of the Pookies. Look at this. This is a gift from Dad. Yeah, like Sunday was my birthday. Why does it feel like it's been an eternity ago already? It's Thursday. No, it's Wednesday. Okay, I was about to say. Yeah, Dad bought me a present. He was like, "What do you want, though?" And I'm like, "I don't actually want anything right now." And then I thought to myself, what could add to this stream, right? What could I'm trying to use my nails as a freaking pry tool, and it's wrecking me. I'm like, what could help? What could help me with these streams? And the answer came, lights. Lights could help. So, here we go. Skabam! Skaboosh! Look at that little dude. Do I push it? Do I flip it? Here we go. This thing got staplered. And the staple got taped shut. Hey, Joy yeah, presents. Hey, Jovan, Shan, Gateway, Nancy, Kristen, Pato Papi, Joy Shell, Melton Moore. Love to you. Thank you for joining us too, dearest Jovan. There she is, Maxine as well. Hump Day. What? It's Hump Day? Wednesday? Is Wednesday Hump Day? We used to call, at least in high school, Wednesday Little Saturday. Never makes sense. I love unboxing vids. Who sent that to you, Melty? Technically, Dad. Dad sent this to me. Dad asked me what I want for my birthday, and I asked for lights so that we can do these streams with lighting until the late hours of the night. Maybe we'll do it today, because it is gonna get dark. Even though the sun technically is still very high in the sky. Let me swap it through you. Look at that. That's how high the sun is right now. Doesn't look that high from this perspective, but it's gonna skedaddle real quick. There we go. All right, switch back again. I think this is a little bit of a wider frame. I love unboxing vids. Me too. Why was Wednesday Little Saturday? Did you get out of school early? No, because people started drinking on Wednesdays. People started drinking on Wednesdays. Yeah, our high school, extracurricular was drinking, unfortunately. A service card. Oh, wow! A bag. A little pamphlet. And then here it is. A piece of technology. A light. Let me see. I'm gonna have to figure out how to use this thing. First and foremost. Ah! That's kind of bright, but it has an adjustment as well. We'll do a little bit warmer than daylight, and I'll have to figure out a mounting place for this thing. It's kind of tripping me out. I don't know why specifically. I guess I'm just trying to think about the engineering process, the amount of effort we go through to make things. If you're wondering what those sounds are, it's them. Are you two playing? Are you silly girls? You two having a fun? Goes again. What's that? We now have light. Yes, and it's battery powered, and it has like a little built-in fan for if it gets too hot. I'm just gonna try and figure out a way where we can mount it. Apparently, the correct way to do it is I'm supposed to have a light here, and then I'm supposed to film the shadow side of my face. You know what the trip is that I'm going through right now? I'm trying to think of it from the perspective of this is going to be like it is technically, right? A fractal, a embodied version of Dad, this light. And now Dad is going to be one of the lights in my stream, right? Dad is going to allow us to see myself. Oh, he's going to illuminate me, you know, his finances helping. I love you, Dad. What a G. My dad's relationship is getting better, and it makes me very happy. Very, very happy. I'm hopeful these days, dear friends, more so than ever. Kristen, did I miss Kristen? I hope not. Love you, Kristen. I didn't think I missed Kristen. I love that the sun is just rising for me. Same planet, different experiences, right? Getting to almost like what's the word? Medley? Is it medley? When you like run one of those races and you give the baton to the other person and then they continue running the rest of the round. What do you call that? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You friends are doing that, but with the sun. I'm handing the sun over to you friends. You get to take the sun and make the most of it. We should make little Saturdays a thing here. Might be, right? I guess it's just a matter of doing it. Melt Wednesday is the high hump of the work week. Ah, okay. Let's go 4-day work week. Closer and closer. I'm holding the Meltmore chocolate habanero in my hand. It has grown so well. Ready for a large pot in my garden. You're gonna keep that one? Even better, dude. Sending you so much love. Send me do post a photo if you'd be willing to. I would like to say it. Yeah, relay race, relay. Thank you, dear friends. Thank you, relay. That's it. We're relaying the sun to your side of the world. How funny would if Mel turns on the light and he's really a small Asian guy? Damn, light works. That confuses me so much. I turn into a small Asian guy, or the light is a small Asian guy. Both of those statements confuse the heck out of me. You're keeping Mel's plant, not selling it, Duck, of course. Even more loving that way, I believe. Light works. Is that the light that made specifically for filming? Yep. I've never seen one that looks like that. It is technically a little filming light, and I thought of it from a perspective of practicality. Like if I'm going to actually use it, you know, what is it gonna have to be like? And I feel the fact that it can fit in my hand, it's going to like. Let me show you. Look, this is usually what I come into stream with. This is not the stuff that came with the box. Put that back. Like this is usually the stuff that I carry with me, and now I get to have that little dude as a part of the package. Yeah. We'll have light. Even if it goes into the darker times of night, even if we're inside, we'll have light. Joy Vive, I'm going to keep the one we named for him since he picked it. I'll grow it until harvest and make some hot sauce. Yes, the mouth melt sauce. We've been manifesting slowly but surely, right? Shadow, my friend, sends me the greetings every Wednesday. Love is true. So much. Thank you for the friends. Happy Mel. Have you been able to make your own strain of peppers at all? Can you do that? I guess with selective breathing. Do chili plants have flowers? I guess so, right? Because they're berries. Can you pollinate with other plants? Hey, Google, I don't even have to ask. I guess the fact that there is something called a chocolate habanero is probably the fact of, you know, selective breathing eventually. I sent you a gift. It'll be there in 2 months, I'm sure. Thank you, Choi Beef. I'll take it as a birthday gift for right now as well. And then future me will be extra super duper excited to actually receive it. Thank you again so much for the love, dear friends. Have you been able to make your own strain? Write that one. Dad is going to be the light of my stream. I'm not crying, you are. As a dad, it's all right. You are loved, dude. You are so loved, Duck Dad. Just make sure you love that little one and you'll be good, dude. You're doing more than enough. Maxine, I totally could, but it's not my forte. I'll leave that to the pros for me to buy the seeds. I guess that's true. I'm just imagining, and this is the part of me that's a little bit living in the clouds ish, where I imagine the future of our technology having like a little machine, right, where you can type in the exact parameters of what you want your food to do, what you want your plant to do, how you want it to grow. And then you can, from a database of DNA, basically gene mod seeds into being exactly what you need them to be. You can take samples of your soil. You can put a little sensor down that monitors the sunlight exposure in the exact place you're going to plant them. The sensor also has like moisture sensors that kind of like sample the ground, modify those seeds, make them the ideal seeds for exactly where you are. Shout out to overnight rolled oats with soy milk and chopped apples with a hint of cinnamon. That sounds. I'm like, I know exactly what you're talking about, Shell, right? Like you're talking about rolled oats as like a drink, I believe, right? Like a type of drink that you made yourself. But I'm imagining that being like the name of a rapper where he's like, yeah, here I am, overnight rolled oats with soy milk and chopped apple with a hint of cinnamon. So I've always been fascinated with making my own strains with weed, so I've wondered if you could do it with veggies. You surely can. I guess it's just a cross pollination thing, right? Like that's how you make different strains of weed as well. Is you get a male plant of one strain, and then you get its little flowers and the little pollen that it produces, and then you can put it on the pistils, or it just happens naturally. You silly girls, you silly girls, so much playing. Cheryl, that sounds so good. It really does. Pepper posted in general, it's untrimmed. It's okay. I know you can cut off a branch of a fruit tree and put another fruit branch on it. I saw some at Home Depot that had 4 different fruits growing off a tree. I've heard that you can do that as well, but for some reason I thought it wasn't sustainable, as in they didn't like it, the plants didn't like it. But I guess it's just a matter of almost like finding the right tree to do it with as well. Imagine, I'm just imagining like this future society where the trees we plant in our inner cities are these quad fruit trees, you know. And like the quad fruit trees also happen to have fruits that kind of like become available during different seasons. So no matter what season it is, no matter what time of year, somewhere in your city there are trees that also produce food at the same time. I got a wild blueberry sorbet recipe for you, Shell. Sounds fantastic. Please send it. Serves cold for the fridge. None of the gooey texture. All the goodness. Don't you want the gooey texture with the rolled oats? Do you wash your rolled oats before you put it in the jar or in your drink? I love tech, but that machine that makes the perfect plan seems so not sexy to me. It's a perfect plant without my meat sacks manipulating them. Yeah, that's the part of me that wants power. So much power. Like, yeah, DNA manipulation at my fingertips. You can probably hear the freaking heart breathing next to me. Porridge melt. Refrigerator porridge. It's porridge. Why did I think it was a drink? Let me read that comment again. Rolled oats with soy milk, chopped apples with a hint of cinnamon. I guess I imagined there just being significantly more volumes of soy milk than there actually was. Sounds good nonetheless. Sounds healthy. Sounds like a wholesome meal. Hey, Johan isn't here as well. Sending your lovins, dude. It's nice having you. We have the doggos shenaniganizing. I think both of them might be in heat. That's the word. Yeah. There ain't no male dogs. At least they keep each other busy. It's nice having you, Johan. Nectarines are my favorite. They're one recessive gene. Difference from peaches. So they're hairless peaches. That sounds kind of cursed. I don't know why, but it sounds wrong to say that. Sounds like it's not okay. I have a frackin' apple tree. 5 apples in one tree. It's called grafting. I should do a stream on the difference between propagation and grafting. I mean, if not, why not? I didn't know that about nectarines. Very interesting, right? That's neat. Joy Vive. I didn't know that. I love nectarines, peaches, and mangoes. Mango is my personal favorite as well. I always leave the grape and orange flavored candies. I'm also not the biggest fan of like orange flavored stuff, but the grape flavored stuff still get me. You know, it doesn't taste like grape at all. It tastes like artificial, flavoring, but I can get behind whatever that artificial flavoring is. Because they don't taste like grape or mango. Exactly. That's the word I was trying to remember. Grafting. There we go. Hey, Candace is here too, sending you lovin's. And while we're on the subject, strawberry grandma candy. What's the point, yo? I know exactly which candy you're talking about. The one that's like wrapped only on the one side with like it has like a green twist and then it's strawberry-esque wrapping on the rest of it. I don't know if I'm gonna, like not resonate with you friends, but I didn't mind those candies as a child. My grandma also would have like a bowl full of those. And as a child, and if I get very hungry when I'm like cutting or something, the prospect of just eating spoonsful of sugar just straight from the pot makes sense to me. I'm like, yeah, this tastes sweet. And it's the same thing with those strawberry candies. Where as a child, I didn't really care that much. I was like, yeah, this is sugar. I'm pretty sure this is sugar. I guess I'm eating it. Oh, somebody's being called. Joy! We had a nectarine tree growing up. They had a taste I've never found in a grocery store. Tangerine. They're still my favorite over peaches. Maybe there's like a certain level of nostalgia to that shell. Like you being able to pick a fruit as a child from your tree at your parents' home, right? Like there's so many extra things communicating to you the flavor, more than just the actual taste thereof. Today's stream topic is about language, the things we say to one another. Because it really is this fascinating thing of I can say the exact same sentence to 2 different people, and they will have vastly different experiences hearing those exact words. In their day, the day they had leading up to that conversation will influence how they interpret what I'm saying to them. The week they had, the life they had prior to that conversation is going to influence what is being communicated to them. And I feel it's the same thing with our food. Look at it! It's John, covers in pajamas. If you friends would like to, take a break from this stream just for like a moment, bias a little bit, and go and subscribe to Covers in Pajamas. John posted his first video today where he is like wearing a robe and a t-shirt and a sick pair of glasses, and he's filming himself doing cover of, I can't remember the song's name. It's so cool. Misspelled, my name Melt, Lamau. Typos be real. You misspelled your own name? What's happening right now? Covers in pajamas? My brain is getting melted right now. All I know is I love you, John, and I'm proud of you, dude. Thank you. Thank you for, posting the stuff that you do. Shroommo is here too, seeing it now. I'm trying to think how I can't change it for 14 days. Covers in pajamas? Is that wrong? Misspelled my name, Melt. Lamont. Typos be real. Covers is pajamas. Covers is, oh, not in pajamas. For some reason my brain automatically read it as in pajamas because I knew that was your intention. Covers is pajamas. Maybe keep it that way, dude. Maybe there's like, the fuck? What does he mean? What does he mean covers his pajamas? technically pajamas is covers, right? Like it is covering you. In a weird way. But John is like doing like singing. He's like doing songs. You friends can go and comment and what's die? Nieuwe hemp? Nieuwe broek? Oeh, dank je Sisa. More present? My brain read into. You see, Joy. Yeah, now I get to be like, yeah. That's what it's like. This feels like swimming trunks. Beanbag, the brand. All right. He's kind of nice. Short. But it looks sick. This is my style. Got some flares. Got some plans. Got some lines. Yeah. I actually don't have any swimming clothes. So this is kind of nice. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Mama. It is, however, winter, so I won't be wearing it anytime soon. And this white is probably gonna get so wrecked as my skin diffuses into it. I'm sorry, I'm my mind, I'm seeing the entire lifetime of this pair of shorts as it's standing in front of me, like all of the instances of me wearing it through time and space. Physical objects, possessions. Oh, it trips me out. I don't know if I want to own any more things, and then I own more things, and then I'm like, shit, how am I gonna take all of these things with me one day? And then I'm like, but I won't. And then I'm like, so technically everything I own isn't actually mine. And then I still trip myself out wanting more things. Oh, subscribe. Yeah. Thank you. I'll watch it after stream. Thank you so much, Joy Vive. Do go and support our beloved John. So the premise of his channel is to basically do covers of songs wearing pajamas, right? Low effort, kind of like he's leaning into non-materialism, it being comfortable, it being calm. Sjoe Pats, dus
Love you.
Bye bye, Sisa.
Vuur mijn kramvarkies.
Graag. Ek doen, is nice. Het jij hem gekies? Ja. Is baie cool, dankie Sisa. Lief vir jou. Sister chose the pants, so it wasn't even mom. That makes it better in my mind. I don't know why. And I feel like that's mean to say even. Mom likes buying clothing. And I'm trying to get her to stop buying clothing. And, I feel like this is perfectly tangential to John doing covers of songs in pajamas, right? It's just like low. Like I'm trying to communicate. He's not trying to be flashy, right? He's trying to be like, hey, look, I'm a person. You're a person. We persons together. I'm gonna sing a song, and then you get to comment in, his comments if you wanna hear a certain song covered. Love you, dude. Thank you for showing up, Brother Bear. I bought a bag of those butterscotch candies to bake with. to bake with. I love baking with butterscotch candies. I adore the strawberry candies. They also came out of nowhere. Same with the yellow ones. Butterscotch, they were shiny yellow. Okay, so you did actually like them. I'm happy to hear that. I brought a whole bag. Butterscotch candy for old people. Again, Shrumo, it's nice having you. Oh my, there's a sign of something big. Strawberry grandma candies are ubiquitous. But what sign? Old people also like candy? Maybe that's the sign. Sugar is blanket addictive to all beings. That's the sign I'm taking from it, at least. People in the States, did you know that the fake banana flavored candy that old people have growing up, and it tastes nothing like banana, that's what banana used to taste like? Is that true? That's, I don't know why that's giving me goosebumps. Why is that giving me, that's not goosebump worthy information. Is it? Is it? Is it goosebump? I'm imagining like just the straw, like the banana flavor, the artificial banana flavor having been developed a long time ago. There they go. My family. They're leaving. I was gonna leave with them, and then they let me plan for the reality of leaving with them, and then they changed the plans, and then I was like, yeah, now I'm not leaving with you anymore. The lack of communication and the inability for our family to create proper plans is pretty devastating sometimes. Fortunately, I can accept. Is it called butterscotch or buttersworth? They look like caramel when you unwrap them. I'm taking another sign, Shell, that we have within this community, within all of us, a common language that is these, candies that we grew up with as children, spending time with our grandparents. Type of banana we have now is the only species that actually very precarious situation. Yeah, there's a fungus, I believe, attacking the plants right now. It's John Banana. Yep, the banana disease. There it is. I read about that exactly. Misspelled my name. I read that the banana we have now used to have seeds in it. It's true. Big, big, big seeds actually. Going into lurk mode. Love you, Nancy. Anyway, thank you for joining us, even in silence. Dude, I thought I was the only one that forged and wound up at the sugar ball. Can't change for 14 days. It says covers is pajamas. Covers. Pajamas is covers. Technically, right? Technically. Bananas in pajamas. That seems a little bit sus to me, Maxine. Weather's Originals, butterscotch candy. My brain read into so much love. Hello, Melty. Hello, Joe Schmo. I was thinking about you before stream today. Those are nice, Melt. I like them as well. Nice shorts. Yeah, I was about to say that style looks so melty. I'm feeling it. I just don't see myself wearing it anytime soon. It's getting cold right now. Lolo is here too. There she is, sending you lovin's. It's nice having you, friend. How are you doing? How's life treating you? Have you found it hard to communicate, even though you might be speaking the same language? And if so, let us know. Dude, I freaking love Shantae. She's got such a bubbly air about her. I can see her being sweet and simultaneously spicy. Yes, very true, those words. She is sweet, but she can be very spicy. Is Cable here too? He is! Cable! Skapow! You must come out! Sorry, Cable. I just had to channel your energy. The craziness started flowing through me. Mama Mel, so much that was being said. We look like we're about the same size. It's summer here, and I also don't have swim trunks. Mail those bad boys over. I'll return them in essay summer. I just imagine the communal shorts, like the one pair of shorts that will rule them all. Dude, I freaking love Shantae. Thank you again. I'll be sure to tell her. I'll even maybe send her a message. Dad, you're telling me that you don't wear whatever shirt you have on. Don't rock the cutoffs like tri-belly shirts. Oh, so much love. I was told before moving to North Dakota that the word hillbilly is extremely offensive, but redneck was welcomed. This place is weird. That is, I thought both are offensive. Redneck and hillbilly are offensive. Hillbilly doesn't sound offensive to me though. I imagine someone who lives in the hill, a Billy, a silly Billy that lives on the hills, as that name. I might be completely wrong though. Okay, now that I'm at the keyboard, I'm going to try this fabulous getting everyone thing. Here we go. Let me see. Dr. Joba, Joe, Vive, Cable, Laughing Tiger, Lolo, Nancy, and Shan. Thank you, Kristen, for taking the time, doing some effort to say hi. Mini artist? I see you, friend. I don't think I've seen you before. The sun is shining on my eyes, so I'm having a hard time seeing you. But it's nice having you here, friend. I don't think I've seen your name before. Do you have a new name? Are you one of our friends who chose a new name for himself? Could be Stefan. You are loved. Hope you know that. So loved. Bigly loved. Mucho loved. Always loved. I don't have an addictive personality, but I do reach for gummy sex for comfort and dopamine in low moods. Wine gums is probably my favorite candy. Scratch that. 100% my favorite candy. And I don't, this is probably like a vegan's nightmare, but I eat wine gums for the fact that it has gelatin in it. I'm like, yes, feed my joints, Mr. Gummies that taste like sugar. Mm-mm-mm. I hope some outdoor medicine. I'll ask TT to watch over you. Thank you for the lovin's. You're making me think about, I think we had a friend TT as well. Was it TT? He used to say first in some of the comments. I can't do jelly snacks. The gelatin doesn't agree with my tummy. There you go, Joy Vive. For some reason, my body craves the gelatin. I keep hurting myself in my joints, so I eat gelatin to make sure that I don't fall apart. Perfection is the enemy of productivity. We are all flawed. Eat sugar when you want, but if you want to go full monk, do that as well. Do both, right? Go full monk, don't eat any sugar. Experience what it's like to be full monk, not eating any sugar. Then interrupt that pattern. Eat sugar. Feel horrible. Be like, this sucks ass. Why does my head hurt? Why does my joints feel like they're cracking right now? Why do I feel like I just put on slow-mo mode onto my brain? And you're like, huh, yeah, sugar tastes nice, but I feel like ass. And then you can go back to monk mode. And then you're like, huh, I'm so airy-fairy, so Zen mode 5000 thing out here. And then you eat sugar again. And then you're like, why do I ever do this? Kevo, I love the poem. Nice shares, Malthy. Thank you, Kevo. Sending you lovin's, dude. Love to you, Kevo. I love seeing your name show up. It tells me that you are still out there doing the damn thing. Oh, Kevo ain't stopping, dude. Kevo is a spear brother, piercing through infinity infinitely. Kristen got keyboard. No stopping you now. Thank you. So much love. The bearded Katri and Dad is here too. Sending you lovin's, dude. It's nice having you here. Sissa Meld has straight goddess hair. Yeah, I wanted to say I'm kind of jealous of my sister's hair. I'm 100%, thousand, 100 millions, billions percent jealous of her hair. I'm gonna, take some of her DNA, and then when the tech becomes available, I'm going to gene edit my scalp to get her hair. I'm only half joking. The half of me that's joking is the part of me that doesn't know how long it's going to take. The part of me that knows it's going to happen eventually is very much not joking about that. No need to apologize, bro. I love that energy, and I love you. One pair of shorts to rule them all. Skip up, brotherhood of the traveling shorts. Yes, I like how you friends are just going with it. It depends who says the word to whom. Mini artist, love being sent your way, and then nothing anymore. Hi and Jai. Not sure which of you friends can see it today, but Canada is on fire, and the smoke is hitting North Dakota really bad. The sky is totally coated in smoke. I'm seeing a dragon. It looks. I'm seeing it as a dragon, but it looks like a lizard, like a. Hmm. Hey Google, can you show me the horned lizard? Yeah, 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 yeah. This is exactly what I saw. This little dude. Don't tell me this is the. Okay, there we go. Closed my eyes and I saw this dude, and I specifically saw the eye first, and then I saw the smoke that he was blowing. Look at that dude. Look at this, so cute, so fat. Probably be offended if he heard me calling him fat. You're not fat. You're beautiful. Your horned lizards. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you said that you Lovin's vaccine. I don't know if that means anything to you, but I hope the smoke clears up soon. Let's see. Mm-mm. Doing well, Melt. How are you? Yes, I think I've been somewhat difficult for me to use language in the moment. I've had like a few days of it being hard for me too, and I feel like using language is partly part of my play. I wanted to say part of my job, but this isn't a job, this is play. I play. I don't work. I play. I'm here to play on earth. Work myself to death, play myself alive. So yeah, I feel that, Lola. It's okay, right? It ebbs and flows. Sometimes we have it a little bit easier than other days to actually communicate. It will get better in time. I believe in you too, friend. The love is being sent to Minnie as well. I think Minnie has disappeared again. Maybe we overwhelmed too much love. Wine gums are dangerous. Hey Google, are wine gums dangerous? No, I don't understand. Don't lie to me, oh. Why why do you lie to me? Oh, that's so simple. Why do I get so triggered? I guess it's because I feel like it's lying. I feel like it's lying. Like if I communicate to a person, our wine gum is dangerous, and it's like I don't understand what you're saying to me. You're like fucking liar. Hey, Chat GPT, is wine gums dangerous for my health? I don't know what that word is supposed to be. Vinehams. Wine gums. This thing is spazzing out right now. Are you having a heart attack? What's happening to you? It's doing that thing where it's like, I don't know. Are you okay? Okay, it's tablet's still responsive, but I think my browser just there we go. Okay, good. Let's see what it says. A general information. Wine gums are typically a chewy candy that typically do not contain any actual wine. Surprise, surprise. They lied to us. Flavored with fruit juices. In moderation, consumption of wine gums is unlikely to pose significant health risks to most people. However, like any sugary treat, they should be consumed in moderation as part of a balanced diet. It's worth noting that wine gums are high in sugar, which can contribute to dental issues, weight gain, and other health concerns if consumed excessively. Additionally, some people may be sensitive to certain food colorants and flavorings in the wine gums. Ingredient list, and the specific one is. They didn't mention at all the gelatin, right? Thinking about Joy Vive right now and the fact that her stomach doesn't really like it that much. It's like, nah. Okay, let's get back into it. One of our Canadian friends was saying the same yesterday, Beansy, that it was fire season. I believe that was Loazana who mentioned the smoke that it was, coming through her space. I woke up today and it was Moises with fog and smoke. Now the sun is coming out, but it looks a bit apocalyptic. You have been feeling a bit apocalyptic, haven't you, Maxine? Maybe your world is just representing a certain experience, right? And as this apocalyptic experience passes, both in self and in the outside world, there will be a transition happening. I've been thinking about the fact of lessons in this life. Specifically, the fact that we are here to learn lessons and that lessons will be repeated if we don't learn them. And like there's a lot of stuff to think about and considering that. You are here to learn lessons. The lessons will not stop. If you're still alive, there are still more lessons to be learned. And if you've been experiencing the same lesson over and over again, it's because you're not learning it, right? And I was like asking myself, what lesson am I not learning? And the lesson I'm supposed to learn is the lie of separation, right? I'm supposed to learn that separation is a lie. And I keep having experiences. I keep getting lessons, more and more lessons that kind of, right, almost like pose this potential for me to consider myself separate. And then if I accept it, I don't learn the lesson. And then if I accept it, I'm going to have another moment of feeling separate so that I can be posed with the same circumstance to actually learn the lesson. Round and around we go. One of our Canadian friends woke up. Hillbilly is the insult, yes. The term redneck is respected because it's rooted in the start of our unions and the workers standing up for their rights. The original rednecks were heroes. How about that? I didn't even know that. Thank you for connecting that fractal in my mind, Sam. Unionizing for their rights. The original rednecks were heroes. How sick. Sugar-free for 6 years. Am I a monk? Straight up monking out there. Straight up. So monking. Oh, thank you, Sam. Couldn't verbalize. She totally are. Until Amara turns the sass up. Then the mama bear comes out, like Natalie was saying. The mom stare. Exactly, Maxine. It smells like burning wax outside. I'll post pics in the Discord. The beatings will continue until morale improves. That's so brutal. That's so, and yet that's technically what I'm saying, right? Oh, you're suffering, are you? You're gonna keep suffering until you stop suffering. And suffering, again, right? Suffering, I feel like there's an attachment. We believe that pain and suffering are mutual, right? They go hand in hand. Sure, you can suffer if you're in pain. This is true, right? For instance, my foot has been hurting for a while now, and it's better again today, which I'm grateful for, but there is pain, right? Constant, ceaseless pain. And if I keep verbalizing that to myself, oh, no, my skin, oh, I'm in so much pain. Oh, I wish it wasn't. Oh, if only. That to me is suffering. That part of it. The actual pain is just a stimuli, right? It's like putting a spoonful of sugar in my face. I can be like, this is the best thing ever, or I can be like, this is poison to my body. And depending on what I tell myself about this spoonful of sugar I'm eating, is going to be the experience I get to have. So for me, it's the same thing with suffering, where we suffer ourselves, right? Like we suffer by wanting for things to be differently. And life gives you more to suffer until you learn how to stop suffering, right? To realize that suffering is what you do to yourself. Suffering isn't the actual experience of being hurt, being disappointed by people's opinions. Is that a gobbledygoo I see? Seeing you. Don't look at me seeing you. Seeing you even harder. Gobbledygoo is painting the flower and it's looking amazing already. Skip up! Skip up! Love you, dude. Thank you for choosing life instead of suffering. Is that a Heather too? I was thinking about you too. I was thinking about the fact that I haven't done another dance video for the sheer fact that it makes me cringe. Look, it makes me cringe so much. Because I imagine, and it's this weird duality. Heather was encouraging me to post more of these, short dance videos. Like it's the one duality of knowing I can get thousands, tens of thousands, millions of views doing short form content like that. And then at the same time, I'm like, I'm gonna get thousands, tens of thousands, millions of people seeing me for the very first time. And then that's what they get to see. And I'm like, bruh. No, please. No, so I've been thinking about you. Heather, thank you for loving me, for sharing in this moment right now. Blessings, the divine chestnut bud essence to learn from mistakes. Gabber, I had a download this morning, a reminder from the divine. I'm starting to step one again in my manifest. I'm starting step one again in my manifesting journey, taking care of my vibration first and focusing on raising it and feeling good. Yes, yes, Maxine. That feels, if anything, like the lesson we're supposed to learn in this existence right now. Boo, I love you. Yeah, you and you and you and you and you and you and you. Everybody's stress makes you forget your power. It does. It it's so present, right? It's so in your face that it's difficult to remember that there is everything else as well. It's like so you get stuck, so stuck. Beautifully said. Forgetting the power. Melty, will you ever go to the doctor for your foot? Even Christian was telling you to go. Like, the thing is, Joy, it's not feasible for me to go to the doctor right now. And I know that even if I go to the doctor, they're gonna tell me the same thing I already found out. Because with a foot, unfortunately, there's only that much you can do, right? He's gonna tell me to apply cold to it. He's gonna tell me to massage it, which I'm already doing. He's gonna tell me to not place too much pressure on it, but to still move it in all of its directions, which I'm also doing. But the alternative, if it comes to the worst case scenario, is operating on it, cutting my foot open and sticking his tools inside there. And one, hell no! Oh, hell no! And two, I can't afford that right now, right? So I would rather not do that, at least for now. Speaking of dance, it's Wednesday! It is Wednesday, Joy Vive! I completely spaced. Like completely spaced that it's Wednesday right now. So I'm gonna go and get away, and then I'll be back, and then we'll dance in celebration of a new day, more life, more living. I heard the word Heather, and my ears go up like a doggy. So much love. Speaking of dancing, what happened to your foot, Melty? You should. I know peeps who will enjoy your dancing vids as I do. I know. I know. My foot. I think, I do believe even it's an emotional issue, right? Where I think of it as an anchoring experience. Like the fact that my foot hurts partially actively drags me down and it makes me come into this embodied experience every single morning when I wake up, especially in the mornings. After having not moved my foot a lot, stepping on it for the first time can be deadly painful. So it's like, I'm back in the world. And then I come upright and then I step on my foot and then it goes, Wah! And I'm like, presence. I am so present right now. I am so presently placing one foot in front of another. And then I go outside and I put my feet in the dude over grass and it's cold. And I imagine myself grounding. And I imagine the electrons flowing through my body. The earth being negatively charged, taking all of my positively charged ions, healing my foot slowly but surely. And if it wasn't for the pain I experienced, then I probably wouldn't have had that level of presence, that level of embodied grounding into this world. So it is also good. Pain can be a good thing. It can make you even more present. And presence is love. I do believe that. Presence is love. If you don't love, you're not present, right? Have you ever spent some time with someone and instead of them giving you their attention, they're like, scrolling on their phone. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Right. Does that feel loving? No. No, presence. Giving each other a presence is loving. Even to yourself. What happened to your foot? Thank you again for the love. What's funny, Maxine? Yesterday I took Rescue Remedy and channeled the frequency to you. I did the same thing today. Like I was like, this is for Maxine. Drop, 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 drop. Maxine, you have a bunch of people sending you love and energies. Fortune, is not fortune, hence the delusion. Karma is the fact that we were born fortunate, yet have something to learn. Miracle, 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 miracle. Shrumo. You said so much without making any sense at all, at least to the traditional sense of language, right? Like if you had to read that to someone who doesn't understand English, they wouldn't understand at all. But I feel like you touched on so many fractals of my mind that I know exactly what you were trying to say. Beautifully said, Brother Bear. So is your foot infected from stepping on thorns? No, no. This hurt has come from a long time ago. It started when I was living at Christian's place last year, October, November, yeah, October-ish. It started last year, October. I think I danced on the floor, on the concrete floor, and you know how I dance. And then I hurt myself, and I've been healing ever since. I'm helplessly euphemistic. Euphemistic? Hey Google, define euphemistic. Yeah, is it right? Using or of the nature of euphemism. Stop doing that, Google. The euphemism terms, it's like polite or substituting words, or to understand, or to soften, or to be indirect, or to be neutral, to be evasive, to be diplomatic, to be speaking in coded language, to be new speaking, to be vague, to be inoffensive. I also like the word vague. Vague is also one for me, euphemistic. I'm gonna start using that one too, actually, Shrumo. Yes, I speak euphemistically, and it's a bug on my water. Come here, dude. Little orange dude. Bah! Tyd om te dans. Did I Google that right? Tyd om te dans is heeltemal reg. Dit is tyd om te dans. Ek gaan my speaker gaan haal, maar ek bly agter raak met die comments. Joy, Maxine, love. Yes, Shan, the stress was constant with the events piling on, and I forgot all my knowledge and stepped out of my power because of my reaction to the 3D. Thank you so much for your thoughts and prayers. We love you, Maxine, so much. What the actual forgot to dance. I just forgot it was Wednesday. I didn't forget to dance. I just straight up forgot it was Wednesday, or like what Wednesday means. Wait, ADHD brain not obeying, so I hurt because of you stepping on thorn, or you sprained it. Probably sprained it. Melt can count his steps without a phone. Just count the pain and double it. It's hard to step away from it all the time, Maxine. I'm so happy that you were able to, and you're taking your power back, dear friend. So much love. I'm coming back to the basics, listening to Abraham Hicks, yeah, to help me tune in first. She's a gangster. You're like, wait a second, Abraham Hicks is a she? Yes, it's a she that channels, I believe, the entity that is Abraham Hicks. Don't ask me, language and stuff, right? Language, yes, okay. Handle my vibe first, then start doing powerful stuff. This is the way. So you think I should stop bikini shopping and just be here now? That will probably be helpful. Help so much. It's a conjugated verb. If you want the actual definition, then you have to ask it to define the verb. Hey Google, define the verb euphemistic. It tunes me again. Using or of the nature of euphemism. Give me that. Lovely definition. Got a drop for work. Love you, Kristen. It was nice having you, even for a moment. I'll dance in gratitude for you too. I'm gonna go and get away. I'll be back in a second, dear friends. I'll share the sunset with you. There's like some quaffles in the tree, right here. 2 quaffles. Oh, I'm bringing you friends with me, I see. I'm probably gonna cut out some point, but I'm gonna speak love and words to you until that happens. Are there people still here? Mama? Shantai? No, nobody's here. All of the lights are on the... Nah, sicketh. Are we gonna do this as a perspective? Let's do switchity switchy. Yeah. And we'll do that. Let me do some comments first. Love, that means define. She means define euphemism. Yeah, I did that. Hey Google, define euphemism. There we go, you were right. Euphemism, a mild or indirect word or expression substituted for one considering to be too harsh or blunt when referring to something unpleasant or embarrassing. Doesn't have to be. I feel a euphemism can also convey depth where language will fall short in trying to communicate from your perspective what you believe it's supposed to be. Right? And then in using a euphemism, you can basically share more than you can share in trying to share what you're trying to share. Yeah, exactly. Oh, all in the same mind with the pretty sky. I love you, friends. I'm happy to share these moments with you. Let's connect way to the external screen. Sick. And then we'll go in here. And then we'll go in here. And then we'll go in here. Wait a second. No! They took away some of the tracks that I thought I was going to be able to play. Man. Let's see if there's any good ones here. Only Beat Prog. I'm gonna add this one to up next. This one is called Blessings. It's by Invader Space. He's pretty sick as well. And then we'll go back to this one. And then this From Space track is calling to me as well. There's a track called Illuminati. Yeah, that one too. Let's see. This isn't connected. Please connect, sir. Sick. Let's hear if this one's good. Should we go wide again? Is this better? It's definitely wider. Melty. Wait a second. Melty, who makes the mics that you use? It's a company called DJI. They make drones as well. So they have like really good antenna technology. And they've used that antenna technology in their microphones, giving it some pretty good range. I'm very happy with it as a purchase. It has equipped us to have good audio and also some more mobility. She means define euphemism. There's something about seeing blankets, sheets or towels on a clothesline that feels warm and homey to me, which is odd because I hang my clothes to dry where we live. It's a very pastoral scene indeed. Okay, good. I'm happy you friends actually like the hanging towels. Some extra energies in there. Melty, who makes the mics, let's dance. It always seemed stretched in wide. It is a little bit stretched because it's like a very wide lens. I mean, like, this is my hand literally right in front of it, right? Like, this is like, look at that. Like, this is my finger against the lens. Like, it's insane how wide these things go, actually. But it is time. it is time to dance. I think I'm gonna probably leave this microphone here as we do, and then we'll start. I don't know this track, so I might end up coming back and changing it, but we're gonna go for it. Francie indeed. The duck is running in circles around us. Having a good time as well. I'm wondering.
Perched up, as light as a feather, I wonder if I'll ever grace the sky with you forever. When it feels like weird clouds caught in
Another track I haven't heard before. Let's see. Maybe I'll bring the mic with me. Such a silly girl.
want you to transcend realities.
I don't mind this track, but I'm not blown away by it either. Next, another new one. This is a From Space track. I've played a few From Space tracks before on the stream. 88%. I'm on 34 and 76. No synchrony on my side. We're live, Bethany. Love you. So much love into you. Let's see. From space and then back to Earth. How do you have the energy to keep jumping like that? Oh goodness. She bamboozled me for a second there. That's fast enough. I'm so picky today because this track there's nothing wrong with it. But still, I'm too picky. Let's hear the next drops, the last drops. Ooh, yeah. It has those growlies. Bram, bram, bram. Bram, bram, bram. Okay, next track. More? Very sick drop.
The Illuminati can be generally difficult to define, so I will stick to the basic facts to keep it as simple as I can
Illuminati
for the sake of this presentation.
Senior Leaf Maxine.
The Illuminati
Love is
are
true.
a secret society
Rest well,
founded
dear friend.
in 1776
We'll see you again
in Bavaria,
soon.
Germany by a chap called Adam Weishaupt. The word itself, Illuminati, literally means to be illuminated with knowledge, as this knowledge in turn brings light, illuminating the individual. They are deeply occultic in their beliefs and they revel in secret knowledge. The 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati make up the world's elite. They are the head of the banking systems. They are the think tanks of the world, the political
I'm tripping
groups,
out of
the educational groups.
the intro to
They
this
own
song.
all mainstream media channels, and their
Love
main
you.
agenda is simple: world domination, commonly called the New World Order. They want one global village of which they control. They see us, the general public, the masses, as nothing more than a bewildered herd of cattle.
Here we go.
Their nickname for
Dance
us,
time.
the people, is
It's gonna ruin my scarf. I need to keep moving that. So much infinity in every single direction.
Society, founded in 1776 in Bavaria, Germany by chap called Adam Weishaupt. Word itself, Illuminati. They want one global village of which they control. They see us, the general public, the masses, as nothing more than a bewildered herd of cattle. Their nickname for us, the people, is the sheeple.
You sheep? We are the lions.
The 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati make up the world's elite. They are the head of the banking systems. The educational groups. They own all mainstream media channels. World domination, commonly called the New World Order. They want one global village of which they control. They see us, the general public, the masses, as nothing more than a bewildered herd of cattle. Their nickname for us, the people, is the sheeple.
Is that it? I'm tired. That's it. Woo! More? More. This track is like 2 minutes and 22 seconds long. Exactly. Na mira do flash da fama nas mãos mais. Se pá não se tromba nas melhores de voar. E tu faz stories postando minha grafada. Se pá de santa, mas eu sei que cê safado. Se pá de santa, medo usar e voltar. Okay, thick beats. Come on. They're gonna be slow as well, it seems. Thick but slow. One more beat, come on. Done. Should we switch around? Yeah. I'm so sorry. You had to see that. Bad shadows. This thing's bright, yo. Yeah, that works. A sicketh. Dad illuminating me. Yeah, more. I'm still in recovery mode. Please do bear with me while I reboot. There we go. Back to chat. Yes, there we go. Now my tablet is on 74%. Let's go synchronicity. How does the light look? Stop looking at yourself, dude. You're tripping yourself out. Fine. Yeah, and this is technically not even the highest brightness. Here's like color temperature. You can go like really red. Or we can go really blue. I think the blue light actually looks kind of good, but we'll do a mix. And then, way too bright. There we go. Okay, let me stop looking at myself before I completely melt away. Suit and office, no fun. Can be. Usually not, but not impossible. Send thoughts and prayers. Mr. Shelley has to wear a suit today, all day, and drive an hour to the office. All of those things sound like they suck. On day 867, Meltmore couldn't figure out which song he liked. Joy Vive, the thing is, I'm listening to these songs through your ears as well, right? So I open myself up to the collective of more, right? We are Melt and more, after all. And then I listen to a track and I can feel you friends being like, and then I'm like, you know what? I also don't like this song. I say to myself, I also need to change it. I'll take Mr. Shell. Does not like the monkey suit. Suit and office, no fun. Sam, he used to every day, but the last time was 6 months ago. Oh, even worse if you've escaped it and you have to go back to it. I've never seen Yudi dance with you before. That was nice. Yudi is such an interesting dude. We literally called him Underdog. UD, Underdog. That's like the name we gave him because of his unassuming personality. And he very much is an underdog, right? I feel like he's the coolest dude on this farm and he knows it. And he doesn't have to let you know it. He just knows how cool he is. It's nice to see him play today with little Pippi as well. So bright, rebooting in progress. Light looks great. Yeah. And it should last pretty long at this brightness as well. I don't think we need it to be brighter, right? I feel at least you can see me now. Usually at this point, it's pretty dark, right? I'm just grateful. My mind is just, yeah, gratituding. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. You want to play some kalimba? Maybe, so I can catch my breath. It might be better. Oopsie. Okay. If you put the little microphone on the tines, I think it mutes it a little bit. Let there be light and kalimba. I feel like as the sun is setting behind us as well, there's a lot of clouds, so there's not too much light. Kalimba too, what a great day. I did bring it. I did bring it after all. Yeah, get some perspective up in there. And then, yeah. Okay. Let me set a timer so I can know how long I'm going for. We'll do 4 minutes and 44 seconds of kalimbang. now finished. My breath has been caught. My soul has been calmed after that, in the words of Naren or Kavel. Elephant killer music. I don't know why elephant killer music, but it can be intense like that sometimes. Let's see. Is this? I'm hearing a car, but I'm guessing it's driving past us. Change up tune, yes. Sam, how's Zelda play? I keep seeing so much positive news about the game. I've heard some people are happy with it. Some people are upset about the same old things that they've been wanting fixed. But now we're gonna pull a card. Gonna see what Sacred Geometry has to say. Now we got light, even into the darkest times of night. Ooh, it's a masterpiece. I'm so happy to hear that, Sam. Enjoy that world. A whole world for you to get lost in, ultimately. Let me put this here and that there. And this here. The storyline is not wanting. The gameplay feels like a blessing. There are numerous callbacks to Ocarina of Time, my first RPG, which I appreciate. That is nice. Feeling not so frustrated as you continue then, Sam. I'm hoping not. At least it sounds like she's happy. I think I can drop this brightness. More still. Yeah. Look at that. Oh! Inside. Now I have to shuffle the deck because I saw it. So I can't trip out about the synchronicity because I would trip myself out that my brain somehow subconsciously remembers the exact placement of each card and then pulls them on purpose or something. Oh, definitely frustrated. Not looking forward to the TOTK. Water Temple. But I haven't thrown the console out of the window yet. I mean, you know, is a game really good if it doesn't at least partially make you want to throw your console out of the room? You have to struggle a little bit sometimes. What game made me struggle and I really enjoyed it? Jak and Daxter. I believe Jak and Daxter made me struggle and I enjoyed that part of it as well. That's one of them. Ratchet and Clank as well. Goodness. What is TOTK? Tears of the Kingdom is just shorthand. I think Tears, maybe in part at least. This one. Something's hidden, it says. I'm also hearing it, Peppy. You also hearing cars? My spidey senses want to tingle. Large open spaces, sound travels far. Also had a temple system in place that is an iteration of the water temple and was infamous in the gaming circles for being complicated and highly irritating. And they had to bring it back, probably. Oh no, car. There we go, live again. More so the discomfort of my family forgetting something after they left and then having to come back. Look at that. The wild orchids. Something hidden. Look at those eyes peering from behind. Dragonflies, flowers, and vines. Tetrahedral geometry. Yeah. Just cars in the main road that I'm hearing from afar. Guess my ears are just tuned into the sounds. Card number 11. I pulled it upside down and it goes, "You are unable to see the whole, yet you are content in your illusion." Why am I being called out? Technically, we did talk about language today, right? Technically, from that perspective, because I can't speak every single language in the world right now, I'm unable to see the whole, right? Like it is impossible for me to understand in fullness the variety of different ways of processing information kind of associated with the language attachment. And I am content in that illusion. I am content in not being able to speak every single language. I like English. I kan ook Afrikaans praat, but help. Zeker maar. But still, lush and verdant, these wild orchids honor the exquisite beauty of the plant kingdom. Embedded in this card is geometry of the star tetrahedron. However, something is hidden. Eyes look out from two green hearts, quietly watching and waiting to see what will be revealed. The dragonfly is here to help you dispel illusion. This card asks you to look within and contemplate what you may be hiding or what is being hidden from you. This is not about intentional deception. There is no sense of trickery or lies. Nevertheless, something you have not considered may be affecting your inquiry. View the beauty of these wild orchids and ask your inner knowing to uncover things hidden so that you may gain a broader perspective of your current situation. Simply recognizing that you are holding back may prompt your awareness to reveal what has been unseen. Your willingness to bring to light things concealed may open the doors of your perception and strengthen your ability to experience the wholeness of the situation. For some reason, this card feels like a call to psychedelics. It's like, yeah, eat mushrooms. The edible kind. The kind you can eat. And I keep saying that. The Doors of Perception, Aldous Huxley. Love you, dude. Thank you for your wisdom that you have shared with the world. Thank you, friends, for sharing yours with me, for communicating through language to my brain in these moments. I hope that card was what you needed. Maybe there's something hidden right now. Ask for the doors of your perception to be opened. It can be useful. I don't know if my comments aren't loading. There we go. I think they are loaded. But that's it. Finish. Stream over. Thank you, friends, for joining me, for spending these moments, for touching on the topic of language, consciously evolving. Interesting card for today, right? I'm thinking about the doggo's energy as well, right? That there's something hidden in that capacity, a certain level of excitement that they're experiencing. I appreciate you, friends, joining me today. I'm gonna wait for Shan's love message before I tune out. Can you hear that? Maybe a little bit. It's a cool burp screaming in the background. The power is going off at 7. So I have like an hour and 10 minutes before I will be in the darkness. The dark will not defeat my soul. I will show up for love and light. Love and light. Love and light. Love you guys bigly as we love you, Joy Beef. There it is. Have the most beautifulest day, everyone. I love you all so, super duper, hugely, ginormously, gigantically, dearly. Melt and all of you oh so wonderfully loving and amazingly amazing friends. What do you do in the dark, Melt? Fortunately. I'm so sorry. Fortunately, my devices are charged. Money? That is so weird. Okay. I was so confused. There was like a prompt, something. Yeah, okay. I guess it doesn't matter. Something hidden. Right. Some weird stuff happening. Fortunately, my devices are charged. This one has like 70% left, and the UPS is still kicking. Give from you, friends. Right. The finances you have manifested. Are those voices coming from the devices? Are you hearing voices right now? Don't trip me out, Joyviv. Like something connected to my phone. Something connected to my phone that I mean, I haven't moved from here, and there's nobody home right now. Are you hearing voices? No. I'm so confused. Scary. What's happening right now? Something hidden. Guess I'm getting eaten by demons tonight or something. Warn me, but don't, mourn me too long. Like mourn me for like a week or something. Oh God, they're coming. Help. Don't stop, Joy V. You're tripping me out. Don't, I don't even know if you're joking. I don't even know if you're joking because I did see something connect to my phone. Right? I saw something connect to my phone and my Bluetooth. Let's turn the Bluetooth off. Better? I'm just funning. Okay. Thank goodness. Like you had me tripping out for a second. I was like proper tripping out. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Like I was like tripping out that there are aliens floating in the sky right now. And one of the aliens, opened his Bluetooth earphones and then my phone connected to his Bluetooth earphones. And they were like just chatting above me. They're like an invisible ship. Hey dude, come and like tune in for the stream. Like just sit down next to me and we'll ask like 5 questions. They say no. Hope Melt isn't a big ass baby like I am because I'm being a big ass baby right now. Complete stream of families when family is home. I love you. Love you so much. Thank you for spending this moment with me. I'm gonna still be here on Earth, aliving, right, with you. And I look forward to aliving even more directly with you again tomorrow. Sorry, I couldn't help. Totally aliens floating in the sky. Totally. So much love. The Ghostbusters are a trier joy. You're born. Nah. Who you gonna call? Nobody, because the Ghostbusters have retired. I love you, friends, so much. Thank you for joining me, for sharing this beautiful sunset with me. It is your turn now. My day is over. I have done my part. I have contributed my energy to this world. Now it's up to you to do the same, dear friend. Your energy is necessary. Very necessary. Worthy. I appreciate you, friends, so much for joining me. That's the color temperature. The purple sky, right? Beautiful. So much energies. This is what it would have normally looked like before Dad bought me a light. After Dad bought me a light. And it really does a lot, even at like really low brightnesses. Right? Like this is the brightness it's at right now. And apparently it lasts an hour and a half on full brightness. So I'm a far on my laser. Okay. I'm sorry for my shenanigans. I'm gonna say goodbye. Love you, dear friends. Man, we live in the future. Yeah, we live in the future. Celebrate. There's hope, dear friends. There's hope. I'll see you again soon. Until tomorrow. Love you.